Hello and welcome. My name is Dan. If you're new here, I ask that you would please subscribe to my channel, ring the little bell icon, be notified whenever I upload a new video. If you're returning, welcome back. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about law enforcement, police officers in particular. I want to discuss the difference between what it was like when I went through the training academy years ago and what it's like now, and what the differences are in everything. Okay, a lot of us, when we think of the police, we think that they are there to protect and to service. Okay, this just ain't so anymore. Okay, back when I went through the police academy, they taught you to protect and serve. Now it is about law enforcement. It is no longer about to protect and serve the public. A lot of this was brought about by a Supreme Court ruling in a few different cases. The most recent one was in Broward County, Florida, after the mass shooting down there, where the cop didn't go in to protect the lives of the children. Previously to that, you had a couple of cases where officers didn't protect children, and it was taken to the Supreme Court. These were DeShaney versus Winnebago and the town of Castle Rock versus Gonzalez. In the Supreme Court ruling, the Supreme Court ruled that the police are not obligated to provide protection to the citizens of the United States. Okay, they can pick and choose where and when to intervene or not to, even when threats are present. Okay, even when it's apparent that there is danger to the person, they can choose not to interfere. They can choose to turn around and walk away if they wanted. Okay, I took and wrote some notes down here. I don't normally do this, but I've seen a lot of videos lately about all the shootings and everything, and like Native Voice was doing a lot of videos on this kind of stuff about police brutality and when they get involved and when they don't, and all that. Okay, according to the ruling, it says, neither the Constitution nor state laws impose a general duty upon police officers or other governmental officials to protect persons from harm, even when they know that harm will occur. Okay, so when I went through the police academy and up and through the 90s, if you noticed, the police cruisers used to say on the sides and then on the back of them and everything, it said to protect and serve. Okay. Now, if you look at the police cruisers, it says law enforcement. Okay. The police are not actually here to protect and serve, according to the Supreme Court. So, basically, they are not here to serve the public. They're here to serve the government and enforce the laws that the government has made and is trying to impose upon you. Okay, they are not here there to help you in the time of need. If you're being attacked, they don't have to come. They do not have to intervene whatsoever. This is according to the Supreme Court ruling. Okay, so basically the Supreme Court has said that we, the people of the United States, are, even though we fund the police, we are not entitled to protection by the police from criminals, which begs to the question, why then are we funding the police department? I mean, if their job is not to police, protect the people of the nation, then why are we funding them? What need have we for them as the public, we would have no need for them. If they're not here to protect us from criminal elements, then the only purpose that they serve is to enforce the laws that the government is to impose upon us. So why should we want the police if this is the case? Why would we fund them? Why do we need them? You know, so the training at the police academies is a lot different. It used to be about protecting and serving. Okay, now it is merely about enforcing the laws and basically combat training. Okay, now yes, they did give us combat training when I went through, but now, see, back then it was about combat training to protect the public. Now it is mainly just combat training like you would receive before in a boot camp before you go off to war. It is not about protecting the public because, as the Supreme Court stated, they have no obligation to the public to protect any of us or to serve any of us. So the whole point of the police is null and void, in my opinion, right there. I have no use for somebody that's just going to enforce laws and not protect me and mine, which is all the more reason that we should definitely not give up our Second Amendment rights. Okay, because if the police aren't there to protect us, then it's up to us to protect ourselves. Okay, so we definitely need our Second Amendment. So no matter what, anybody watching this, whether you're conservative, liberal, whatever, you need to understand the police are not here to protect you. Okay, it's up to you to protect yourself. The government has no obligation, according to what the Supreme Court ruled, to protect the citizens of the United States. Okay, so it's up to us to protect ourselves. And how can we protect ourselves if we give up our Second Amendment rights? Okay, that's what the Second Amendment was all about, was to protect us, the people of the United States, to keep us safe, to protect us from tyranny. Okay, we have no need for law enforcement if they are not here to serve us. So, okay, in that aspect, yeah, I kind of agree with the defund the police concept. If they're not here to protect us, then I don't want to pay for them if they're not going to provide protection. So yeah, we need to reform the laws so that it states that they are obligated, because we pay them with our taxes. We pay for their services, so therefore they should be obligated to protect us. Okay, I wanted to set a few things straight here, because everybody thinks that the police are here to serve us, to help us. No, they're here strictly for the government's use, to keep us under control, to ensure that we follow the guidelines that the government sets down, that we follow all of their laws, no matter how ridiculous the laws are. That is what the government is there for now. They are there strictly for the enforcement of the laws that our so-called leaders are imposing upon us, whether we voted for these laws or not. That's what the police are here for. They're not here to protect you or keep you safe. They are here as basically stormtroopers for the government. I've always supported the police, and I know that a lot of police officers don't view their job as the government says that they are not to protect us. A lot of police officers actually they join the police force in order to help protect the community. But just as a general rule, I thought everybody should know this. Anyhow, this has been Dan. Y'all have a good night, and remember, get you some PTSD. Preps to survive disasters, because we all need them. God bless y'all. Have a good night. Bye.